Uh-oh, fellas. Looks like the red M&M kind of hijacked the number placement and sent it over there to the orange M&M. Well, anyways, let's go take a look at Kyle Busch's All-Star 2020 Camry. Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again with a epic Kyle Busch diecast. Maybe not for all the reasons you intended, but I mean, this thing is really interesting. I mean, you got freaking M&M's characters on the freaking middle of the car, and you got those forward or move back numbers. I don't know. Some people like it. I have some choice opinions about it, but this is certainly one of the most interesting all-star paint schemes that they released. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing right out of the box and get a closer look at this diecast. Alrighty, folks, brand new out of the box, and my goodness, this is probably the most unique all-star diecast that they released. It's the standard Kyle Busch paint scheme, but instead of having the characters over here in the quarter panels, they put it right there on the door. Now, I like to see creativity, but I still believe the number belongs in the door. But hey, if you do like this paint scheme, or hey, you want some custom donors, you can go pick up this diecast over there at Circle B Diecast or Plan B Sales. Use that promo code Diecastbuffet. Any orders $20 or more, fellas, guess what? You get free shipping. So that's diecast, t-shirts, hats, all that good jazz. Works for pre-orders too. Go ahead and get those 2021s already ready to go. And I tell you what, man, you'll be glad you did, because I can't tell you how many freaking times I forgot to pre-order something. The shipment shows up a week earlier, right? I don't get my copy of that diecast because they sell out. Then I have to go to the freaking eBay scalpers and pay 20% more for this same freaking diecast, and it takes them a whole nother extra week to ship it. That's why I always recommend to go ahead and get those diecasts pre-ordered. Anyways, get the Cup Series right here. Small rant, I know. You got the Toyota logos, M&M's right here, all across the dome with the freaking diecast. Holy moly. So you got the Camry logo right here. You got the Joe Gibbs Racing team logo. A little bit of a crinkle there. 3M K&N. Lincoln Welders in Sunoco. Got the 18 there. It's kind of interesting to me how we pretty much got three versions of this paint scheme in 2020. We had, obviously, the primary car, that he ran for the most of the season. You had the Clash version of this car that he ran at the Busch Clash. And what the biff is going on with a Rowdy decal here? Holy freaking moly. What the biff is this? A burnt piece of pizza? What the flip is this? My goodness, man. Oh, my lord. But, yeah, you got the Rowdy decal here. If we can get it, undone. We could see that beautiful Rowdy decal. But anyways, you got Toyota right there on the B post. Yeah, that thing's I'm gonna have to really hack at it to get that off. Got Toyota logo right here. Joe Gibbs Racing, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree. And Sherwin-Williams. Got Stanley Tools right here. This is something I did not notice on the diecast. You have the Interstate Batteries logo right there. Very interesting. I mean, it's kind of weird to see Interstate Batteries logo right there between the M&M's. Usually you would see that in the quarter panel. Obviously, they moved to 18. And again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. For the record, I think the 18, the number, needs to be right here in the door. Right there, between both of the thumbs. Right there on his face. I think that's where it needs to be. Not safety clean. NASCAR salutes. Cup Series, Goodyear. Get to Ream, oh my goodness, a whole bunch of contingencies. Sherwin-Williams, Simeons, Lincoln Welders, Freightliner Mobile One, Cessna Mac Tools, Random Cougar, and whatever the biff that is. American Ethanol Ring, get the orange, green, the red dude who's pointing at it, he says, yo, what's up, man? Got the blue M&M right there. Over here to the back end of this diecast, and what the heck is that? Oh my goodness, man, look at the freaking outlining to the Camry logos. My goodness, what is going on here? So, the Toyota badge is borderline on the spoiler here. Interesting enough. You got, what is this? Stop and Shop. Have no clue what that is. I don't know if it's an app or something they use for the marketing promo for M&M's and the Mars company that owns them. Got, what is it? Toyota XSE. The car badge is pretty much right there on the spoiler. That does not look good with the yellow outlining right there. That's a no-go. Now, I do like how the M&M's, some are underneath one tail light and some are on the other. I like that. You got the orange, the brown one, the blue, and red. Very cool. I like how they mix in different M&M's colors. Got the Toyota logo right there with that red box underneath the Toyota badge. Got a very crisp 18 decal right there. And then over here to the right side of the diecast, and there's literally a karate chop to the B post here. That is really cool. Also, kind of ironic how the M right there on the M&M, the peanut one, it's right there in the middle where the jack post is. That is pretty clever designing right there. So yeah, that is unfortunate. That's a cut decal right there. So they perhaps, I don't know exactly how they cut these things out, but perhaps maybe they got cut, got tangled up, or whatever it is, and they try to fix it, which I'm glad they tried to fix it, but my goodness, man, that it literally is a karate chop right there. I got the Rowdy decal. Holy crap, it is literally stuck in the roof flap panel right there. Holy freaking moly, man. Wow. Of course, you got your usual contingencies over here. And the 2021 diecast, believe it or not, for the Toyota Camrys, they're the same mold as this. Now, there was some rumors kind of swirling around that they were going to be using a new mold that has the taller spoiler and perhaps a longer splitter and whatnot. But no, they went with the same mold that they've been using since 2018. Now, this could be good, this could be bad, because if you have, like, you know, a diecast series or whatnot, then, hey, technically your 2018, 2019 diecast are still up to code, right? And you also have that idea, well, I can use a custom from 2018. I can get one of the cheap ones. I can turn it into a custom. I know Circuit B Diecast has plenty of spare 2019, 2018 cars. Great for custom donors. The overproduced ones. Heck, so I've seen some of those cars for like $5 a pop. So, I mean, those are great custom donors. And you got the 18 right here over here on the dome of the car. But it's just kind of interesting to me how they didn't update the mold, which is, it's kind of a bummer. It really is. But, you know, it is what it is, though. Got a crap load of freaking M&M's right here on the roof flap sponsorship. You got Kyle Busch right there on the back window, and you got the M&M's logo once again right there on the deck lid. So this is probably the most creative out of the All-Star paint schemes. I would say this one and the Busch Lights Apple L diecast. Those are probably the only two most creative paint schemes. Everything else is pretty plain Jane, but there is one thing that was really interesting that was revealed a couple weeks ago about the 2021 All-Star race. Of course, it's up there at Texas Motor Speedway, but apparently the numbers are going back to the middle for that race, at least from Austin Dillon's car. I don't know if it's optional for the teams and sponsors' sake, but Austin Dillon's car that they unveiled at Texas Motor Speedway, because he won the summer 1.5 mile race there, the normal one, the points paying joint. They unveiled it, and the number was right there in the middle, and that was his All-Star paint scheme. So we haven't seen any other All-Star paint schemes revealed as to my knowledge yet, but it's really interesting. I'm hoping, you know, fingers crossed, that they never do these number placements again, because I just think overwhelmingly for the whole community, I think we all mutually agree that the numbers look better on the door. But that's just me. Anyways, folks, what do y'all think about this Rowdy Busch diecast? Make sure to comment down below. What is your favorite Rowdy Busch diecast this year? I mean, this cat had so many freaking paint schemes. The Darlington Throwback one is probably going to be my favorite. But I tell you what, man, the M&M'S Minis paint scheme, I feel like everyone forgot about that car. But it is one awesome paint scheme. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to go check it out, man. It is a really cool diecast, and it's one of those under-the-radar paint schemes you're going to think about 5 years from now and say, they really made that? It is a really cool piece, but no. Now that I think about it, the Interstate Batteries car, that takes a cake. That is the best Kyle Busch paint scheme of 2020, and probably already for 2021. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to go check out Circuit B Diecast and use that promo code, fellas. Helps out the channel. And all that being said, folks, got a red M&M dude here having a jolly good time. Diecastbuffet, signing off.